What happens when the hero stops playing by the rules and starts rewriting them? Imagine a world where strength is quantified, magic is coded, and every action earns you experience points. Now imagine the person holding the controller is Jason Asano, a man who has traded his sarcasm for steel and his hesitation for holy fire. In He Who Fights with Monsters, Book 8, the 8th installment of Shirtaloon's blockbuster LitRPG series, we are thrust into the aftermath of catastrophe and the dawn of a new, terrifying order. If you are looking for an audiobook that combines the addictive progression of video games with the emotional weight of epic fantasy, this is the listen that will keep you binge listening until dawn. Shirtaloon masterfully crafts a narrative that explores the cost of power, the burden of leadership, and the thin line between justice and vengeance, forcing listeners to question what it truly means to be a hero in a world that rewards brutality. The story picks up in the wake of the devastating events of the previous book. The world is reeling from the exposure of the Essence's corruption and the rise of Jason's new faction, the Dawn Council. But peace is a fragile thing, especially when ancient gods are waking up and political enemies are circling like sharks. Jason is no longer just an adventurer. He is a symbol, a target, and a leader. He must navigate the treacherous waters of international diplomacy while training a new generation of heroes and dealing with the personal trauma of his past battles. Alongside him are his loyal friends, Farah, Gary, and the rest of the team, who are themselves grappling with their own evolving powers and responsibilities. The stakes are global, as rival nations and divine entities seek to exploit the chaos for their own gain. What makes He Who Fights with Monsters, Book 8, such a compelling audiobook experience is its unique blend of humor, heart, and high-stakes action. Shirtaloon's writing is distinctively voice-driven, capturing Jason's dry wit and internal monologue with perfect precision. The narration brings the LitRPG elements to life, making the system notifications and skill descriptions feel integral to the story rather than intrusive. You hear the clash of steel, the crackle of lightning, and the quiet moments of reflection that define Jason's journey. The audiobook format enhances the immersion, allowing listeners to feel the weight of Jason's decisions and the camaraderie of his team. The contrast between the absurdity of game-like mechanics and the genuine horror of war creates a dynamic atmosphere that is both entertaining and thought-provoking. The character development in this installment is profound. Jason is no longer the lone wolf. He is learning to trust, to delegate, and to lead. His relationships with his friends are tested by the pressures of war, revealing deeper layers of loyalty and conflict. Farah's growth as a leader and Gary's struggle with his own identity add emotional depth to the narrative. The villains are not just evil for evil's sake. They are complex figures with their own motivations and beliefs, making the conflict feel realistic and morally ambiguous. This complexity keeps the listener engaged, as there are no easy answers in a world that power corrupts absolutely. The pacing is relentless, with Shirtaloon employing a mix of intense battle sequences and strategic planning sessions. The plot twists are intricate and well-earned, with clues laid out in previous books coming to fruition in satisfying ways. Just when you think the team has secured a victory, a new threat emerges from the shadows, raising the stakes higher. The exploration of the system and its origins continues to unfold, offering glimpses into the cosmic hierarchy that governs their world. For fans of Sword Art Online, Ready Player One, and traditional fantasy epics, He Who Fights with Monsters offers a fresh take on the genre, focusing less on grinding for levels and more on the psychological impact of infinite power. For anyone interested in LitRPG, character-driven fantasy, or stories of redemption, He Who Fights with Monsters, Book 8, is a must-listen. It challenges preconceived notions about heroism and villainy, offering a nuanced perspective on the nature of power. The audiobook production brings the magical world to life, with voice actors capturing the distinct personalities of the cast and the grandeur of the battles. Whether you are commuting, working out, or relaxing, this book offers an escape into a world where every choice matters and every fight counts. Prepare to have your expectations shattered and your imagination ignited. Hit play on He Who Fights with Monsters, Book 8, and join Jason as he faces the monsters within and without.